Hello, welcome. My name is Mr. Vinson. I'm excited to have you along on this project. We're going to be taking some basic SketchUp skills and transforming a car into a Pinewood Derby style race car ready to go on our best track, amazing Pinewood Derby racetrack. Now, before you get ahead of yourself and say, Mr. Vinson, there's no way I can do that, I want to assure you that you can. And in fact, we're going to be starting from the very beginning. And so if any of this is a little too elementary for you, or you've already done it, feel free to stop and skip ahead in any of these videos to help get you where you want to go. Now, if you do not see the screen right here, this website, mrvinson.com/car, go ahead and click down in the show notes below. Click on this link. It has the resources that we need as we're going through this project. Now, as you know, in order to take something from the computer and make it in real life, we're going to need a 3D printer. I'll have some information about that in an upcoming video. All right, here we go. You'll notice here that there is this amazing truck prototype. And in fact, this is the EV8 model, a Vinson car prototype, and it's going to be the 2030 model we're looking at here. What we're going to be doing is transforming this picture, this two-dimensional graphic, into a 3D actual printed car. Get ready. First step we're going to do is download the bottom picture, the one where I've cut out everything else, the background and the shadow and those sorts of things. And in order to do it, we're going to right-click the picture with the right mouse button. And you're going to get a bunch of options, and one of those options is Save Image As. Go ahead and click that. Once we've saved the image, a 3D model is fine. Once we've saved the image, it's now gone from my website onto your computer, and in my case, it's in the Downloads folder. So we're gonna now go to SketchUp itself, SketchUp for Education. And if you notice, I've given you a link. Click that link. If you are one of my students here at Gaston, we are a Microsoft district, so you're going to click that sign in with Microsoft. And once you've done that, click your account. And once you are there, we are going to be making a new document. I do not want to recover the one I had before. I'm going to make a new document. Create new. And right now at this moment, we're not really worried about size. We're going to scale it down at the end, but we're going to import that picture. And in order to import that picture, 3 lines at the top, import. And when we go to import, we're going to go to my device. Import my device. And I'm going to click my device again. This does get a little repetitious, I apologize. And if I go to my downloads folder, the most recent one is this 3D model. Click open image. Open image. And it's going to attach itself to your mouse. It's going to take 2 clicks, a click, and we can put it in here. So we're going to click once, kind of stretch it out about where we want it, and click again. Now that we're here, I would like a better view. If you've never used SketchUp before, there is a marvelous tool called Orbit. You can get it by pressing O or clicking this circle spinny icon over on the toolbar. And what that lets you do is click and move the camera angle. Very important as we're about to outline this EV8. Okay. What I'm going to do next is nothing short of a lot of hard work. And if you've never used SketchUp before, let me introduce you to your best friend on your mouse, the scroll wheel. The scroll wheel right here. If your mouse does not have a scroll wheel, believe me, you are going to want to get a mouse with a scroll wheel for this. We're going to use the line tool, L. And when I click it, now the scroll wheel helps me zoom in and zoom out wherever I have the mouse. And so if I want to zoom in to the headlight, I would put my mouse over to where the headlight is, zoom in. If I want to zoom out, zoom out. Now, this is especially important because we want to be zoomed in really close as we're clicking and going around the car. And sometimes you're going to zoom out and then move your mouse over to where you want to click and zoom in again. Now you'll notice the bottom of the car is flat. We are going to be dealing with that in a later step. So I'm just going to zoom in and I'm going to trace around the entire EVA. All right, now as I'm about to get back to where I started, take a look at this beauty. This EVA is a thing to behold. Now, when I click to finish the shape, to go back to where I started, it should fill it in, but in my case, it's not going to. And the reason it's not going to is sometimes SketchUp plays a trick on you, and you think you're going to the side and you're actually going up or down. Remember, SketchUp works in 3 dimensions. And so I saw this spot right here while I was working, and I knew it would be a problem later. And I'm going to just like orbit around so you can see what's going on. You can see that I made a shark fin in this spot. I can just erase those lines and go back to my line tool and my orbit tool and kind of see now where I've missed, which is right here. And I can just very easily go and connect up, and my whole car is going to be outlined. Now, if you go around and you look and you say, oh man, I made a huge mistake, now's a great time to fix it. We are going to be just kind of looking at the outline for this step. In the next step, we're going to be adding things like the doors and windows and details and things like that. But for right now, this is it. One really important thing to end with, I have not saved yet. Oh my goodness. Up here at the top where it says Untitled, click that. And you are going to then navigate to whatever folder system you have. I'm a Microsoft OneDrive. I'm going to give it a name. In this case, I'm going to call it EV8 Model for Video Help, and click Save. And it has not actually saved until that saving right there becomes saved. Now, as always, if you're in my class, remember, if you need help, tag the problem. Try it yourself first, acquire knowledge, rewatch this video, see what else you can learn about SketchUp, and if all else fails, that's when you get up and you go get help. Thank you. Have a great day.